out so I don't actually accidentally no, stop it. I'm not a car channel. Stop it. Come on. I'm a gun channel. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Sick Face P coming at you with a new video. I picked up something for the collection and I'm really excited. I've wanted one of these for a long time. As you probably have read in the description, or probably the reason why you're clicking on this, we got a Hudson H9. I've wanted one of these fancy ass boxes since they announced it in 2017. Then they went under. And I thought, well, I'm never gonna get one of those. Then they fire saled them. And I was like, oh, I get it. Oh, they're already sold out. And I was like, well, I'll never get one of those. Somebody had one used locally. I picked it up. We're going to shoot it today. I'm really excited. Seriously, I've wanted one of these for a while. I'm going to shoot it, give you my thoughts, kind of give you a comparison to what else we got, kind of other guns in the same category. So stay tuned. I'm going to bring you in because, again, you don't want to see this sick face. You want to see guns. So let's do it. All right, everybody, check it out. We have the Hudson H9. This is the original. They did announce the A version. I don't know if it ever came out, but we have the original in the box with all the paperwork, Hudson H9. This one, like I said, when they first got announced in 2017, I really wanted one, but I wasn't able to pick one up because the price tag was just a little too high for me. And I think that was the same for a lot of people. $1,150 was a pretty high MSRP. They dropped to about $1,000, still too much. When they fire saled these back after the company went out of sale, for anybody that's not aware, Hudson went out of business, and a bunch of distributors decided they just wanted to have these gone, so they fire saled them for about $600. Great price, absolutely wonderful price. Except they sold out in about 25 minutes and were all gone. So I was like, man, I really want one. Didn't get one. Till this came up for sale. This was a really good deal. It was right around that fire sale price, and it came with 2 extra magazines. So I was like, yeah, this is a great buy. So what do we got? I know you're yelling. Open it up. If you've never seen this, if you've never watched any of the other videos out there, Hudson H9 came in this super fancy, expensive box. Way too much marketing wank for this thing. With a little magnetic flap, it opens up. You get your user manual, and this tells you mostly what you need to know about it. It shows you like that, a safety selector that I don't think ever even came out. It's pretty interesting stuff in here. But again, you guys aren't here for that. This is it. This is what I've been wanting. So this is the Hudson H9 original model. Again, I don't know if the A version ever came out with the aluminum frame, but this is the original H9. Let me make sure you're in focus. Original H9, 9mm, 15 rounds of 9mm. Originally, I believe, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it came with 3 magazines in the box, and I got 2 extras. So the owner of this gun, before he sold it to me, bought a couple extra mags. So that was nice. That was included in the price for me. But yeah, all in all, really cool gun. Really interesting design. You get a really high bore axis, really low bore axis, high grip on this pistol. Comes with the factory night sights. All in all, it's really cool. It was supposed to be a mix between, say, a 1911 and a Glock. So the bottom half is very 1911-esque, and I'll take it apart and show you. Very 1911-like. The top section is all striker fired, which is, you know, modern polymer gun like. So really crazy how they married the two together, and they do all the marrying of everything in the chassis system. So let me break this thing down real quick for you guys. I'm going to bring you in real close so you can see. I kind of show you the internal, show you what we got. Then we're going to do some shooting. I haven't fired this one yet. I fired one back in 2017 when they were announced, and I loved it. But this one, I just picked it up. Haven't even put any rounds through it. It has been shot. It's got some holster wear. But again, all good for the price. It was $600, not too bad. So let's take it apart. I'll show you kind of the internals and what they did to this thing. And we'll go and do some shooting. So let me bring you in real close. Hold on. All right, so here's how this gun operates. Again, very 1911-like. Takedown on this. To take this gun down, lock it to the rear, you're going to push your cross pin here across and twist this, 90 degrees? So this one luckily has been done a little bit, so it's not quite as hard to handle. Hold on, let me turn you guys darker just a little bit. There we go. This one's not quite that hard to handle. Some of them are very stiff from what I understand. So this one, like that, pops right out. Twist that 90, release your slide, pull your trigger, and the top half will come off. It's best to do this upside down because the barrel wants to drop, which causes it to lock back up. So if you take your gun, little tap, upside down, the barrel will unlock and it'll come apart. So from in here, it looks very, very similar to probably what you're used to with a lot of your polymer guns. You have a drop safety, you have a striker assembly with a sear on it. It's really, let me bring it in, hold on. Really, really similar to probably what you're used to seeing. Like I said, the top section, very, very similar to what we're all used to. There are some really, really unique changes to the barrel and lockup system. I don't know if they have a name for this type of lockup system, but it kind of sort of reminds me of a mix between almost a Beretta and a Browning action, because it cams and floats on this, and then the barrel will, as it's moving rearward, the barrel will cam down on these two wings on the side, which causes it to unlock out of the receiver. So all of that is done through the camming action here and the rails here on the receiver itself. Let me make sure you're in focus. Hold on. Give me a sec. Oh, there we go. So the rails, all that camming action is built into the whole chassis system. And again, remember, this is quote-unquote modular. It's got a chassis. So the steel frame doesn't do a whole lot of the heavy lifting. But yeah, as you'll see, and eventually I do have an aluminum frame on the way to make this an A version, a H9A. When I do that video, I'm going to do a complete teardown and show you how to pull it completely apart. Some nice things. Captured recoil spring. Recoil spring is captured and locked into the frame by the chassis system. So you have to take that chassis system out to get the recoil spring out, which is kind of nice actually, because you don't have to worry about trying to fumble with it to get it back in. It does wildly use a trigger bow, very akin, see if you can see down in here, very akin to a 1911. It's a trigger bow that rides around the magazine. So when you fit the magazine in, the trigger bow actually, just like a 1911, fits around the magazine and pushes on the sear in the back. Again, just like a 1911. But where it gets really interesting is up here in the top half of the chassis. And again, when I do the other video, you'll get to see it a little bit better, but the bottom half of the chassis is very similar to a 1911 with a floating disconnector and a sear engagement that touches a trigger bow. It then translates that into a striker fire on the top half, where this is your sear engagement. Here, you can hear it just click. Hold on. Pull the trigger. I might not be able to get it to go again. There we go. So this gets reset right here. You'll hear the click. There you go. And your sear engagement, I'm going to grab a little twig, is actually this piece right here. That grips onto the front of your striker, and when you pull the trigger, drops out of the way, lets the striker go home. So it translates almost 1911-esque technology in the bottom into striker fire on the top. It's really awesome. Along with all that, you get a really low bore axis. So the recoil, and with this recoil spring, it's supposed to push that recoil directly into your hand versus having it all higher up so it gives you muzzle climb. We'll see how that works today, because I'm going to shoot a bunch. What else is there to say about this? Heavy. A lot of people report... A lot of people report that it's a heavy gun. It is. It's a 34-ounce gun, which is pretty heavy for modern society. But if you have friends that shoot CZ75s, it's just a touch lighter than a CZ75, I believe. Or it might be 36 ounces, so it's just a touch heavier. CZ75 is about 35 ounces, so this is right within the ballpark of a CZ75. This is all they tell you to do for field strip. This is your field strip here. And then to put it back together, you will put your barrel in, lock it down. Do this upside down. Don't try to finagle this right side up, otherwise your barrel will continue to drop and cause problems. So, barrel in, lock it down, put your upper upside down, run the gun in, and it's hard to do this without looking. It's actually really simple if I were to look. Runs in like that, bring it back right, lock it, flip your locking lever up, click it in, good to go, you're ready to shoot. So that's it. As we shoot, I'm going to talk a little bit more about it. Ooh, get it in frame so you guys can see the Gorn. Oh, hold on. So I'm doing this backwards, so it's like next to impossible. I'll talk about it as we do some more shooting, but let's load up. I got one mag loaded. I'm going to grab some more ammo and load up the other mags, and let's have some fun. I'm ready to shoot. I've been antsy to shoot this since I picked it up on Wednesday, so let's get at it. All right, here we go. Check it out. So we got a kind of a mixed bag of ammo today, and you gotta excuse the voice. Again, like I said last year with one of my videos, I got the zombie plague, so somebody collect my guns when I die. Check that out. We got a mixed bag of ammo. I have a couple boxes of Fort Scott that I stole from Hank Strange's hacienda. Don't let him know. 10 rounds, just to see if it works. Hopefully it does. Let's see what happens here. Man, that is a pleasure to shoot. Excuse me if I'm not just dropping my magazines, being that these base plates aren't produced anymore. So somebody out there, figure out how to make the base plate so we can drop our mags again. All right, let's move up. Let's see what we got. Another magazine full of Fort Scott. Mag goes in, drops really nicely. Let's see here. Really easy to get follow-up shots with this gun. Like, really easy. It doesn't have a whole lot of muzzle climb. It's awesome. Let's do one more, and then I'll move you guys over. One more Fort Scott. In, slingshot at home. Goes right into battery really nicely. It's very smooth into battery. It doesn't feel clunky like other guns. Awesome. Let's change camera angle so you can see more. More Fort Scott, it looks like. So these mags eject really nicely. Boop, out in the pocket. Hold on. Another box of Fort Scott. I think these are sub-munitions, so it's either they're subsonic. In, nice and into battery. Let's do this. Very short reset. Awesome. One more mag. Hold on. In, slingshot, focus. There we go. All right, let's do it again. Want me to mag dump it? See what I can do? Even mag dumping, it doesn't move a whole lot. This thing's awesome. Let's load back up and get some more shooting done. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Come on, focus. No, don't make yours. I'm not a car channel. Come on. I'm a gun channel. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I got some new mags loaded up. Hey, you know, they're kind of new and the springs are heavy, so I loaded them to California spec. Sorry, Cali. But I think some of them are loaded full, some are Cali spec. Let's see what happens once I put my ears in, because, yeah, I don't want to be deaf when I'm too old. I'm already deaf enough. All right, let's see what we got. It's shooting a little high at 25. So at 25, if I hold it, basically if I hold just under the target, it's hitting pretty well. Let's put another one in. We're gonna run this thing through a course of fire. So I can hit man size, no problem. Keep it out so I don't actually accidentally no, stop it, I'm not a car channel. Stop it. Come on, I'm a gun channel. Here we go. See, that one doesn't give you a good ding. Here we go. One more magazine. Stay on the gun. Thank you. Woo, there it is. It's getting nice and hot. Look at that steamy hot barrel. So there you go. That concludes the Hudson H9 video. Excuse me. We are going to be doing a lot more shooting with this gun. Don't worry. This is not something I don't think I'm going to... This is something I won't get rid of. I really, really like it. If you can find one for a good price, remember, the fire sale was $600. They're going for about $8 right now. If you can find one, pick it up. It's really awesome. I think maybe one day it'll be kind of a collector's thing if they never hit the market again, but it's awesome. It feels good. Everything's great. So, quick thing, if you guys are still here watching this, that means that you kind of like my content. So, I know I'm being one of those guys. I started a Patreon. You don't have to subscribe to it. Don't worry about it. If you don't want to give me $1 a month, it's not a big deal. I'm still going to make this shit, and you can still watch it. But if you want to give me like $1 or $1.50 or like $1.75, it'll help pay for, I get the ammo sometimes for free, sometimes I have to buy it, depending on if I can steal it from somebody, but it'll help pay for gunsmithing equipment, if I need like screwdrivers or files, things like that. It may help pay for guns. If I'm building something, it might pay for some of that. Any money, and I will tell you this now, any money that goes into Patreon will go straight to the channel. None of it will come into our pockets to better our lifestyle. It's not what I'm interested in. I want to make more content. I want the ability to make more stuff for you guys. And I don't see this as being a full-time profession like a lot of people. I just want a little bit to kind of help offset so my wife doesn't kill me for buying guns all the time. Help offset, make some videos, make some content so you guys can have something to watch. So if you feel like it, it'll be the first link in the description. I'll put the Patreon in there. Again, it's $1. You don't have to. If you don't feel like it and you think I'm being greedy, totally cool. Don't worry about it. Don't fret. I'm still gonna make videos and I'm not gonna lock them behind a paywall because I think that's bullshit. So otherwise, tell your friends about me. Like, share, subscribe. Give it to tell your friends. Hey, look, there's a Hudson video. Go look at the Hudson. Not my face. The Hudson. Again, not my face. The Hudson. But anyways, I'll catch you on the next one. I do have some more stuff coming down the pike with this. I have an aluminum frame on the way. We're going to take this thing all the way down. I'll show you how to take it, clean it, show you the chassis system on the inside, put the new frame together. We got a lot of stuff. So stay tuned. I'll catch you guys on the next one.